Yeah, I sent Krista an email. We have a mutual friend, and I'd seen her 90s doom band Warhorse a few times, and I was looking to put something like this together. So our friend Mike Baronis, hello Mike, he actually hooked me up with Krista, her email, and next thing you know, we're emailing back and forth. Krista kind of said, I don't know, maybe I'm be into something like that. And then like 6 months later, she wrote back to me and she was like, you still want to put together a project, a heavy, loud project? And I was like, yeah. And that's kind of how it came about.
And so you two joined later, I assume?
No. I'm
He's an
part of
original.
the package.
Okay.
Krista and I are married, and we've been on and off jamming in a couple bands before, or one band before this, and
what band was that?
Obsidian Halo. It was death metal kind of speed kind of stuff, more technical than the stuff that we're doing now. Thankfully, she was like, yeah, Chris is involved, and whether Chuck liked it or not.
Krista was like, I'm bringing my husband, Chris.
I would have been totally cool with it. It's
I'm
fine.
like, sure,
I got,
two guitars,
I can
awesome.
do tons of other stuff, but it felt like a great opportunity to seize upon it and get some material written.
Okay.
And then Maureen,
I'm a little bit of a latecomer.
She's the newbie.
It's been over a year now.
You're still a newbie.
I'll keep that in mind.
You're the newbie until we add like a keyboard player or something.
Another newbie.
No, I was in the process of moving up here from Long Island, and obviously wanted to get into the music scene up here, and coincidentally, the original bass player was moving.
Yeah. I would say that it's a bit of doom, a bit of metal, a bit of rock.
More metal than rock.
Yeah, more metal than rock. But we've got we're kind of all over the board. When we started this, we knew we wanted it to be heavy, but we never defined, okay, it's going to be this. We just got together, we started writing, and this is what came out. And we kind of take it from the approach that we make music that we want to listen to, and hopefully other people are into it too.
Yeah, we kind of say that one foot stays in the doom world, and the other foot kind of like skips around all over the place. I mean, we always have like half of our sound
That
is.
sounds like dancing.
Yeah, it is dancing. We're very dancey.
One third foot.
We're
You don't even want to know where the third
We're definitely.
foot goes.
I
You don't
felt
want to
that
know.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely always halfway rooted in doom, and then we kind of like break off into other areas. but we
It seems
never-
to turn into its own entity, and no matter what. I've never been one to be able to be a facsimile of something when I see it. I get inspired, but we have very eclectic taste, Krista and I, and everyone. It's not just a metal, corner. So I get inspired by pop, even classical, anything really, anything that's good. I mean. So I take that into effect, and it just turns into what it does. It really does.
Cool, it just happens.
Yeah, we kind of just toss the potato around. If hey, why don't you take this? We'll hash out some riffs. For a song, I'll have some riffs, and then Krista will come in and say, how about this part on top of that? And it always works because you kind of run into like, oh, okay, I want this, and then someone else's perspective changes it a little bit. So, but you know what? I don't mind stepping back, because I noodle all the time, and I'm constantly told about it. so that's basically what we do. We trade off, and if something feels right, it feels right, and we'll do a harmony here and harmony there and whatnot.
Who are some of your influences as guitar players?
Definitely Tony Iommi. No, you couldn't tell.
Black SG. Nah.
Yeah, and I'm a huge George Benson fan, jazz guitar player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'd say top 2.
Yeah, for me, it's always been Eddie, EVH all the time. And but like I said, Gilmore and Cantrell are my favorite soloists. The way they, they work the instrument, and the leads kind of complement the vocals and have it be another vocal. So that's huge to me. And if I can do that, and then all the favorites.
Okay.
Vai, Satch, and Malmsteen, and all the shredders. And I'm so old.
Songs are still long.
Yes. Only gonna be able to fit like 5 of them on their CD.
Yeah.
It's a similar formula. It really
Yeah.
is. It's if anything, it's a more perfected formula.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
We like to create a dynamic, so we apply that again, and it seems to work. And yes, it does lead to longer songs, but you know what? My manager didn't tell me that they should be shorter, so there's no manager. No, it's a good thing.
I mean, I feel like we've taken the existing elements from the first 2 EPs, and I think we've gotten better at that. We've sort of added a few new twists, but the overall formula is kind of the same, which is a formula that seems to be working well for us. So I think we're just kind of taking that, adding a couple new wrinkles, and just kind of plowing forward with that.
Okay, and what would you say you hope to accomplish at this point as a band?
World domination.
Tiny. We're all very busy. It's
Yeah.
tough for us, but
No one's making a living
we're
on
all
this.
basically professionals, and and if we could do small tours, that's great. If we could do Desert Fest, that'd be insane. I think
Europe.
at this point is like, I think we're proud of the stuff we produce, and for me as a miserable artist, that's the first time I've ever been like, oh my god, I can listen to it again, as opposed to I'm like, no, don't do that, and so I think number 1, to be proud of it, number 2, to have fun, and we're all aging, but not to put so much emphasis on that, because we feel freaking so young.
Scratch that from the record.
You make me feel so young.
Start over. So we're all 8 now. To play with our friends and have a couple touring bands and go on a couple, stints of shows and whatever's available where we don't go in the red, we're down.